have my mic on, but still, if it's a problem, I can like turn it down or off or something. Okay, so we are going to sew the Erica Bowler, and I have 4 of them cut out, and we're gonna vote on them, but I have to make the poll. So bear with me for 1 second, because I couldn't do that before I went live. Also, Mike has been out of town since the 28th, and he got home a tiny bit ago, so I went downstairs. Where are these? I think I just have to grab zipper tape for 1, which is not a problem because it came in yesterday. Okay. Let me find this live. It's really hard to see my laptop when this light is shining. Okay. Hey everyone. I was setting it up. I was like, oh, there's 16 people waiting. Holy crap. Okay. Live chat. Yeah. All messages. Okay. So we are going to do a poll as soon as I remember how to do it. Okay. Start a poll. So which print? Okay. Add option, because there are 4. Ready to party all night? Awesome. Party on. Okay. First up, we have the OG Mormino cats with shale clay. So there is that. We have boba cats with, I think this is the eggplant glazed clay. Super cute. And I'm doing the poll, so I'll start it after I show these. And then I'll give you guys time to vote. This is cactus cats with green hydrangea glitter. I should probably keep like these things out so I could show them again after I start the poll. I finished 3 basic Gabriellas 2 days ago, and then earlier I finished 2 85% Mr. Heckles. So we already have 5 things for Top Stitch Tuesday. Okay, and then we have the blue porcelain cats with navy glossy luxe. It is a June 15th drop from Mormino. So I will set these up and then I'll probably like show them again. Okay, so we have OG MMK cats with shale clay. There is boba cats with eggplant glazed clay. There is cactus cats. I'm just going to put with green glitter. And then we have blue porcelain cats with navy luxe. All right, the poll is live. So, okay, someone said they're watching The Accountant 2. I haven't even seen the first one. Hey, everyone, though. Yeah, I have been busy. Okay, so I have to leave this open because I can't see the poll on my iPad. So you'll have to vote in the poll for like the votes to count. The comments won't do it. But Boba Cats is winning by like a landslide. Well, oh, it does say there's 23 votes. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi.
Yes, I'm live.
Oh, sure.
It's okay. Just making sure you didn't need anything.
No, I was just going to tell you I just ordered Dominic's remote control boat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went on this limited reviews and stuff. I got the 3-year plan, so literally.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Do you have the Boba Cat printed vinyl? So, the Boba Cat is one of my prints. And oh, yes. Okay, so my current pre-order ends tonight. So, like, at some point tonight, like, after the live, by morning, the pre-order will be closed. So, there is an option to order, like, custom requests, but that could be custom requested because it's not running currently. But again, okay, here's the blue porcelain cats. Here's the OG MMK cat. Here is the Boba cats. And here is the cactus cats. Oh, the others are starting to catch up. Hey, Jeannie. I'll give it like a minute. I'm trying to think what color thread I would use. So it has like a pretty green zipper. The hardware is rose gold. I think it's probably gonna win. Oh, I have like a dark pink. Probably use that. Like I mean, it's not the same, but I feel like it matches really well. Okay. I'll give it like one more minute, but I'm pretty sure that's the winner. Let me put these back. The blue porcelain cats are most likely getting recorded as a tutorial because I have to sew that one next week and I don't have a tutorial for this bag. And I've been thinking about it. I've wanted to record some tutorials, but every time I record, it takes me so much longer to sew. So I just kind of haven't been doing it. Yeah, it is pretty close. And the print has like multiple colors in it, or shades. All right. We are going to do the Boba Cats. It won. Oh, cool. See, it told me the results. It's weird. Okay, close my laptop. and hopefully not knock it over like I did earlier. I have a partial bobbin. I just need to make a full bobbin. Okay. I was going to try to sew another bag between sorry. I'm like, should I do the kiddie pools? I have them. I was going to try to sew another bag between finishing the 2 Mr. Heckles and the live because I didn't think Mike was going to be home yet. And then he showed up and I was like, all right, well, break time. Brenda came today and got vinyl from me for cutting the Hugo bags. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Mary, hi. I'm in Northeast Ohio. Oh, there's Brenda. I'm so excited to make the Hugos. Like, I feel like having the help to cut them is going to make them actually happen. Like, they might not have without help. Been very clumsy today. I sent my clips flying while cutting out a pattern and then sent them flying again while saying, oh no. I ordered Taco Bell and Mike went and got it. And he walks in the door. I was like, that's not the right drink. And he's like, the guy said it was. I was like, no, why did they do that? Just because it says 0. I want the regular 0, not the Baja. Blech. I don't like it. I just opened my Monster instead. Yeah, the Hugos, man, literally, Demi gave me permission to record a tutorial like 2 Halloweens ago. And I'm like, I don't just keep not doing it. But it's gonna happen. I told Brenda, maybe I'll just do an all-day live sewing faces on those. Next week, Thea goes to summer classes, so I will have time during the days for a couple weeks. It's not like as long as normal school hours, but it's a little something. Not that I'm not doing anything, but I've been having like a really hard time getting out of bed because I don't have to. I'm glad you're accepting the help. Oh, it said they had. Yeah, I know. I'm really bad at asking for help. So when people are like, oh, can I help you? Then I'm like, and I'm like, okay, fine. I will take it. But no, I'm really excited because with Rhea, Liz, and Brenda helping to cut things, I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about it. And I'm just like, I'm so not used to not worrying about everything. Okay, I'm going to use these floral kiddie pools. They're going to be so good with this. I'd watch that. Okay, well, good. Enjoy the bed. You deserve it. Well, yeah, but also it's difficult. I did not list the new tags yet. I need to do that. But I've been really enjoying using them. I'm putting them in like everything. So update on the webbing, which I put like a long turnaround on it. Like, it's fine. But the newest thing is the embossing machine broke down and they're fixing it. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, I think they're going to need 3 more days. And I'm like, it's okay. Thanks for letting me know. But I'm just like, I want them now. Give me them now. Just watching tonight, not to sew for a few days, recovery from hand procedure. Oh gosh. Watching and eating chips. Yeah, Liz, I know. Getting templates for Jess's new daisy bag. Can cut a few of those. Oh, I don't. Right now, I'm like only. I think I'm good on like certain patterns. I don't know. When the pre-order comes in, I hope to order some tags to ship with that. Oh, yeah. They. Wait. The webbing? Oh, yeah. The webbing. When the webbing comes in, I think. Yeah, that should. I'm like, what are these pieces? I got to refresh my own memory. Those are connectors. The webbing should be. So I would assume. I hope that it will ship next week, which means I should have it within like a week of it shipping, I think. But also, who knows? Okay, where's my cheat sheet? Have this whole like thing written out for these. Stay your butt in bed, lock the door too. The problem is, the animals keep waking me up, and then I'm like, oh, I had to get out of bed, and then I go back to bed and have a hard time getting back up. It wasn't Donut today. It was Triton barking at 6 a.m. And I was like, dude, I went to bed so late and let you out. Why are you already barking? Yeah, the webbing's going to be so nice. I'm so excited. When I saw I had a message from that supplier, I got so excited. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be pictures. And then it was that message. And I was like, no. Why? So, yeah. Oh, Yvonne, I saw you had messaged me. And I think I was like half awake. So it didn't make sense to me. And I meant to say, I'm sorry. I feel stupid. Can you explain? And then I forgot to go back. I'm really bad at that. Sometimes I just need a reminder. Kick them out too. They learned when mama has the door closed, go bug the other human or you have to wait. Well, the problem is the door to the dog's room is right next to my bed. So it don't matter if they're not in there. He barks so loud. I know. My mom was like telling me, she's like, why don't you just lock Donut out of your room? Because like when he does his crap. And I was like, no, because I want to cuddle him when he's not being a butt. I've been printing armies of little cats on the printer. Except yesterday I started a whole sheet of gray tabby cats. And I was so excited because it's like 20 hours for like a whole sheet of them. And they had like 2.5 hours left. And I went and checked on them. And I was like, oh my gosh, they look so good. And then I looked again. And I was like, no. Almost half of them, their little head had like started to wobble. So when it would like try to do their ears, it was just shaking and like it can't accurately print if the object is wiggling. So I had to cancel like half of them. I was so mad. Now Thea has a bunch of cats without like ears. And then she tried to give them all to Brenda today. I was like, Thea. The Patreon monthly sew-along poll went up today for those who have the... Oh, you did get 6 of them. Okay. For those who have the monthly sew-along access in their tiers, the poll is up. I didn't hear Mike leave, unless he's leaving right now. Your door is open. Oh, it is him. Still have a lap full of freshly washed kittens. I'm so jealous. Just need a baby kitten. I posted a picture of Star on Instagram today. She got up on my table and she was like, look at me. Oh, was offering to sew up some tester vinyl and give the samples to you at CatCon. Oh, okay. I read tester and I was like, I don't know what she's... You wouldn't have to give them to me. I'll talk to you. 3D printer stuff is so cool, but still above my head. It's fun. I mean, I haven't learned enough on it, honestly. I really want to take the little kitty files and recolor some of them in different ways, and I have to figure out how to do that. It's hard to explain. Because I was trying to figure out how to make different versions of cats, and like the creator of the files, because I can't make my own files. I buy it's like how we buy patterns, you know. But like I have the one here, but it's taped on, but it has like the little stripes and then like the little face, end of the tail, and the paws are a different like color, so it'll print however you want it like that. But I want to do like a solid black cat, but I don't want it to like have the stripes on it still and stuff, so I don't know, I have to figure it out. Love the 3D printer stuff, but don't need another hobby. Yeah, that's what Brenda said when she was looking at it today. I was like, no, I feel that. Definitely. I just knew I could definitely find a use for it. Whenever I finally do my other pattern I want to do, there's like something I want to 3D print and sell with it too. You know, someday. This is not going to happen before CatCon. I just don't have time to mess with it. I would love to have it done, but you know, we're going to do what we have now for CatCon, and then hopefully it's a definite yes to go back next year, and then I can have the other things. Are you going to be making pattern templates on the 3D printer? So I printed the knotted threads ones, and I have permission to sell those. But right now, I'm using the printer to try to print a bunch of cat stuff for CatCon. So I probably won't sell that until after CatCon. Plus I have to figure out like prices and stuff. But I'm not going to be like creating templates for like other patterns because too much. I already want a cylinder arm and a 10 needle embroidery machine. I need to go get my embroidery machine fixed. Because I want to make cat butt coasters for CatCon, and I bought a bunch of patch files. And like those are things that can be stitching while I'm sewing, other than the fact that like changing the threads. But still. Floofs need a bath. They were at boarding. I managed to give them a small bath. Aw, sounds like you have enough on your plate for now. Yeah. You can probably answer this, so I don't have to remember to Google it later. My kid is buying a little 3D printer. There's a certain kind of table they need to go on. I'm afraid his desk isn't sturdy enough. So, I don't really think so. The table I have mine on is kind of shaky. Like, I should probably put mine on something better. I know a lot of people put them on those, like really sturdy, like, storage shelf type deals where it's, like, the metal, like, you know, like, multi-shelf. I don't know. Mine's on an IKEA desk that I've had for years and years, but it is, like, shaky. Love to buy templates from you after CatCon. No rush at all. Yeah. Yeah, the multi-needle machines look real fun. See, those I wouldn't have to change the stud colors. That won't happen. I used to embroider quite a bit. Hey, Chloe. Like a gorilla rack. Sure. Is that what they're called? Okay. Those are good. Let's do the connectors. Trying to get Mike to let me get a kitten. I'm kind of at the point where I don't even care if it's a long-haired orange girl, which is like, I've been holding out for so long. I just want an orange girl. Because now I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm going to get a female orange Maine Coon next year. That's my, like, next year, like, goal is going to happen. So why can't I just have both? Except then it's like, do I save the name Pretzel for the other one? I don't know. Technically, Mike told me I could get 4 cats. But then he said he was going to find somewhere else to live. Hey, George. Come here. George, you want a sister? see his little tail twitching. George, you're not gonna jump up? See him in the mirror. Guess not. I have 4 orange girls. Maybe I'll just move the cedar chest I have downstairs into his room. Oh, that would probably be good. It sounds, I mean, like that would be really sturdy. What printer is he getting? Not that I know. One pretzel, the other churro. Kind of like it. I have some names I would like to name cats. Hi. We were just talking about how you're going to let me get a kitten.
I don't know about all that. Hey, girls, hey. Drink.
Oh, thanks. Let me add it to my collection.
I didn't know if you wanted that thing, so I didn't get rid of it. Give me stuff. I'll take it.
Yeah, I really don't want that.
I don't think so. All right, love you.
Love you. George! He immediately comes over here and headbutts this.
Right. Love you.
Love you. So, we were saying we could name the other one Churro. He just laughed and went downstairs. Hi, bud. Orange girls, yeah. Yeah, Liz has 4 orange girls. Peaches, cream, marmalade. The 4th one doesn't have a name yet. Why, Brittany, you want more kitties? I have 12 cats. It's a lot of cleaning up after them besides vacuum. Well, Cynthia, I only have 5. I have to catch up to you. A Bamboo Lab, A1 Mini. Okay, I have the A1 with the AMS. I got the combo. I really love it. But I also have 2 litter robots. So, dude, your tail. You're gonna get people commenting that I better make sure I don't sew your tail. Like I would do that. Brittany, I got it. Yeah, I mean, I have an orange female. Her name's Peanut Butter. Oh my gosh. George, you want a sister? Not that you don't have to, but... Hi. I love you. I like how you hid all day. George, Kathy wants to see you. You can see Kathy? She's not here. I don't know why you're staring. Last night, George was on a crime spree. I was coming up here, and I made it to the top of the steps, and I found my witchy Pusheen. And I was like, George stole this. And then I made it to here, and my mummy Pusheen was on the floor. And then right here, my donut Pusheen was on the floor. The shelter I help with has some kitties to take care of. I wish he lived closer. So that's the thing. Every time I open Facebook, I see pleas for fosters, and I told Mike, I was like, just foster some. But I'm not allowed to foster them if they're orange, according to Mike. Hey, Chad. You have time for a kitten before cat. I always have time for a kitten. So 3 years ago, I was bottle feeding 2 kittens, and that year we made 100,000 cat toys. So, you know, be nothing. Just a baby. Thea literally told me again this week that I should just go get a cat because I'm the boss. And I didn't even say anything to provoke it. What happens if I get a kitty? Divorce, betrayal from Lucky. How's the dog doing? Okay, so Nova is doing all right. She finished her medicine Tuesday night. And there's only okay, so 2 Sundays ago, she had like 2 small nosebleeds. And then she hadn't had one in like 7 or 8 days. But then she must have had a small one because there was some splatter in the room. But nothing, like it wasn't anything bad. And that's been it though in the last like almost 2 weeks. But you can hear her like when she breathes and stuff. So like it's not gone or anything. So for now, she's okay. Thought our orange cat was the only one obsessed with stuffies. No, Donut is obsessed with mini squishmallows. They're like his favorite thing ever. I forget what the seam allowance is on this part. Splatter, I hardly know her. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so whatever studio, 2 weeks. Ah! Oh, you make cat toys for the shelter? Oh, 3/8, thanks. I was like, I thought it was. But I was like, maybe it's 1/4. Oh, yeah, it didn't even say. Right there. Yeah, class is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I know yesterday when I was live with Lauren, I said I need to post in the group, and I did not. Tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I was just thinking, like, maybe I could see if anyone wanted to, like, pick their print that wasn't Rhea early. Wait, wasn't Rhea? Oh, that was... Oh, because I said that wasn't Rhea. Yeah. 2 weeks. Don't you mean 5 months? No, Kathy. I'm not Lauren. CatCon is not even in 5 months. No, I'm like I have countdowns on my phone for every event. I need to know how many actual days. Oh my gosh, I snagged 4 new files today for the Halloween round. I have business hours. Yeah. It's called Anytime. Well, no, please don't contact me at any time. Well, you can. You can email me and then I'll just reply in my business hours. CatCon is August 2nd and 3rd. Yes. Ready for the Halloween round. Me too. I'll bring back some from like last year's round too. Need to make a bag for CatCon. I have spooky cats. I think what I'm going to make for myself is a Gabby backpack. Probably. It just feels logical. Yeah, Halloween is my favorite too. Is the whole family going to CatCon? Unfortunately, no. Just me. I will be traveling with my friend Abby. She has a cat toy business and she lives like in Cleveland. And she has gone 5 or 6 years by herself. But we're traveling together this year. We talked about doing it last year, but with the basement flooding, I couldn't do CatCon. So yeah, so we will travel there, and then when I get there, my friend Natalie is going to stay for the weekend at the hotel with me, so we can travel back and forth together, and then Yvonne is going to help in the booth. I'm so excited. I feel like I could probably use like one more person, but also I'd have to like find a person and that's difficult. So I was like, when Yvonne was like, I could help, I was like, okay. Again, bad at asking for help. Also, like, you gotta be there or able to get there, and I also can't really, I don't have airline miles. If I had airline miles, I'd be like, oh, get someone there or pick them up on the way or something. I don't know. Donut Butterbeer. Hi, baby. Oh my goodness. Here he is. Oh. I had considered my mom flying out with Thea, but because I'm driving out with Abby, I can't like stay extra or anything. So it'd be very difficult for like, it's this. Oh my god, it's like a cat cape. Donut. It's a cat cape. Oh, you see your baby squishes on the table? She did the butt wiggle for so long, and like it was only like this far away. Well, like that. But Thea is a little upset she's not going. But I really also need this year. Yeah, he knocked it on the floor already. I need this year to like test it out also. it's going to be very busy. So I was a little worried. Like, I'm just going to tell her, like, she can do the Cleveland Cat Show with me again this year. That was so difficult with her because she is not big enough to go to the bathroom by herself. And it was just me and her all day. And she had to go like 4 times. And she'd be like, I have to go. And I'm like, yeah, like my booth would be full of people. And then she's like, I'm going to pee my pants. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'd be like, I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. And like the bathroom was not close to my booth. Hey, Christy. No capes. Vinyl, make a cat raincoat. He did not like it. Why do I feel like I didn't need to base that? Because it's going to go on. No. It'll keep the layers together. It's fine. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been a while since I made one. We did the Erica Bowler as the first Patreon sew along back in January, which feels like 5 years ago. Secretly, I'm hoping that Patreon votes for the Hugo this month because I'm remaking it anyways, and I just think it would be fun. And then I did tell them like next month has to be something like for sure that I'm already making for CatCon, but I want to make the Guardian backpack with my paw print webbing, so that's been kind of like high in the voting a couple times. So I'm like, that would be cool. Oh, the Hugo's winning? Nice. Yeah, no one had suggested it, but I was like, I'm going to put it in there. Waiting for Cat Dad to come back with pizza, and he's taking his sweet time. I just joined the Alley Cat tier. Where do I get from information when things happen? Oh, yay, thanks. Welcome. So on like the main page, it will show there for you. So like any posts that are like that your tier has access to, it'll be there. And then there's also 2 chats you'll have access to. One is just for like everyone, and then one is for the monthly lives. And then the Donut Cats have their own chat. It's fun. I enjoy Patreon, and I really appreciate everyone that's on there. I like it a lot. I kind of want to make some woven labels that are like Patreon only. It might be like Patreon and channel members, because I'm like, I have an idea for it. Just a little extra something. Okay. Alright, we got those ready for after we do this. I had this like crazy thought earlier, and I was like, oh my God, what if I actually sold like almost everything at CatCon? Which would be insane. And I'm not like, I don't think that's gonna happen. But if it did, I was like, then is it going to be like this between CatCon and the Cat Expo where I'm going to be like, oh my god, I got to make so much stuff? I mean, that would be like amazing. And I was just thinking too, like, I have all this stuff cut out, and like I do this, like I have done this before, where I have all this stuff cut out and I don't get to finish it. But this is the first year I'm not making cat toys. I don't have to drop everything I'm doing to sit at my other machine for 10 hours a day making cat toys. So, yeah. I had a dream you did amazing and dreams come true. Oh, yes. Thanks. This is the gusset, yes. So, the 85% Erica, I went off what Lauren does. If you do it regular 85% and you just do the math for all of that, you make the gusset. Hang on. This is math here. 4.5 inches wide. But Lauren had done it at 6 inches. And then you also, you cut the zipper pieces, but then you cut these accent pieces, and I just freaking love how it looks. So that widens this, and then you cut this wider to go with it. And then for the zipper gusset pieces, I just cut them bigger so that when I baste it with that curve, I just trim it down later. Putting all of Thea's old size 6s into Dorothy's drawers. Aww. Do you have help for CatCon? I do have some. I have 2 people for sure. It's so wide. Yeah, it is. I want banana bread. Oh, that sounds good. I've been learning about batch sewing from you and Lauren, as I am in a similar situation. I have a big show in October. Oh, nice. I do the 100% width when doing the 85. Yeah, well, the 100% width is 5 inches, so yeah. But I really like that accent piece. Do you know who else is vending purses and bags? I don't think anyone is. I'm pretty sure that it's like a lot of cat toys. Okay. So from here, okay. So this, where are my silver marking pens? They're probably all at my dang table. Yep. That's cool. Okay. Well, if I go here, and then it's gonna be like this. Ooh, Liz. You guys are funny. Was gonna ask, what are the other vendors bringing to CatCon? You'll have the market for bags to yourself, the beautiful prints. I bet you sell a ton. Trying to get Brittany to stay one more day so we can go to Disneyland. Listen, you have no idea how bad I want to do that. But Abby would have to be willing to do it. I feel like I could maybe get her to be. I'm like, Abby, what do you think about doing this? And then she'd probably be like, well, my little son's at home. I'd be like, no, listen. You gotta go without the kids. I have not been to Disney without the kids. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I was like, it's just Universal. No, Mike and I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party on Halloween in 2019. It was so good. I already made. Oh yeah, you did, Lauren. You're not allowed to. Oh my God, hang on. I'm sorry. I was gonna look at CatCon, but I have to send Tiff something. I want to go to Disney. I haven't been to Disney for 2 years. Okay. I don't know if they have the vendors on the website. CatCon. I want to go to the new Universal Studios really bad. Okay, let's see. CatCon info. I don't think so. They have sponsors. What donut? He made the cutest little Mew. Liz sending more kitten pictures. They're so cute. I'm just gonna start forwarding every single one to Mike. Be like, tell me, how could you say no? My sister and I bought matching 70th birthday shirts and ears. Oh, we were there. We were at Disneyland for Minnie and Mickey's 80th birthday. But technically, their actual birthday was... We were still at Disneyland Hotel, but it was the day after we finished our park days. And we were just going to, like, the beach and stuff that day. But that's when I got this ring set. I got these at the Pandora in downtown Disney. But my rings are, like, too big now. I didn't even wear them for, like, a week. I'm trying again. My hands were really cold, and they were just, like, spinning while I was trying to sew the other day. And I was like, I can't do this. I was trying to see, like, there's gotta be... I think it's weird that they wouldn't have... I want to see, like, past pictures from CatCon. So they don't post the vendors, like, they don't share you on social media unless you pay for it, and I'm not planning on it. Maybe I should. I guess if I did it for any place, that would be where to do it, but it's expensive. Was also trying to find the vendor list and didn't see one. Yeah. Oh, happens. Yeah, I know. It's annoying, especially because this one, then it's like stabbing me, and I'm like, ugh, stop it. I don't know. I am so excited. I'm excited too that I know I'll have help and I can leave the booth at I just one time want to walk around. Because sometimes I literally don't get to do that. Like, okay, see, they shared this one place last year. Girls don't like boys. Girls like cats and money. Well, if they're there this year, I'll buy a shirt from them. Maybe they'll publish a list closer to the event. Yeah, I mean, they should have all of... Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, here's the map from last year. Hang on. That's crazy. Well, I mean, I expected it, but like... then it took me back to the beginning. Are you kidding me? I know, like, there were tons of, like, TikToks and stuff like that. People make them. I have someone who has... There's a freaking moth up here. I have someone who has commented a couple of times about making videos and going live at CatCon, but in the vendor contract, it has like a whole section about videos. Like, technically we're not allowed to record, but I emailed without permission, and I had emailed and I was like, hey, I do bi-weekly vlogs and I like to time lapse my setup and my teardown and like record little clips of stuff. And they had said, get it, Donut. They said I could record in my booth, but I can't like record the whole event. And I think that's because they want, people to come and not just like see the whole event online or something. That's what Abby and I were talking about. But yeah, I'm not about to like tick them off, you know. Okay, so this must have been when they were sharing vendors or whatever last year, like their posts for it. I have not seen like any bags at all there, like in past like posts or anything. There's a lot of cat pictures. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see this before. It's when Taylor Swift was like whispering in Travis Kelce's ear. It says, I want to go to CatCon for our honeymoon. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh, wait. This lady has a really cute calico cat purse, but I don't think she bought it there. I think it's just a picture of how she came dressed up. But it looks like one of the ones you would like buy for cheap, because, you know. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be making calico cat Hugos. I drew out them and I sent it to Brenda, and I was like, I can sew but I can't draw. And then I sent it to Tiff and I was like, don't laugh. And then she laughed at me. It's fine. Oh wait, is it? Yeah. Yeah. I do Pet Expo in Toronto every year, and I've never seen anyone with bags. So at the Cleveland Cat Expo, there was like, this doesn't sound bad. I don't mean this to be mean. There was a lady with like very handmade bags. Mine are completely handmade, but you know that like, this sound bad too. Like the craft show look, like it's not the same as like these bags, you know, just like your basic Joann's cotton wovens. I don't have a problem with any of this, okay? I'm just saying, like, it was very basic, like toady bags. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but that compared to, you know, yours look professional, not homemade. I know, but at the same time, I hate saying it that way because, like, I want people to know, like, I made this. You know? Like, I really did. So I have a hard time with that, but there was no one at either Meow Fest I did or at the Cleveland Cat Expo, the 2 years I've done it. Like, no one has had what I have. A lot of people with a lot of cool stuff. Not a lot of handmade stuff in general. My last show, another lady had that style of bags. She was really very talented, but they were completely different than what I make. Yeah. Like, when I do my local Comic Con, there ended up being 2 people that had bags, but again, not like one lady had a ton of NCWs, but that was like the main thing she had. And then I don't, like, I did GalaxyCon Columbus 2 years ago, and there was a couple there, and they had bags, and they said that they were handmade, but I think that they were getting them manufactured and saying that they were making them. This is gonna sound bad too, but there were like zipper pouches that didn't look that great, and I'm just gonna say, like, if you do zipper pouches and like they look how they looked, then you're not making the like bigger bags, you know? So but I don't think there was anyone else with bags there. You'll run into like a ton of artists who sell like stickers and prints, and I freaking love shopping from them, but that's completely different. Oh my gosh, Lauren, I meant to say when you were talking about working on things, I was gonna say, can we still do that sticker of George and Donut? But dude, I've meant to message you this, so this is me messaging you, just with whoever wants to listen. Can we take Meow Hall off of it since I got my own trailer, and just like make the trailer pink? But I was thinking I'd still want to make like stickers or something. Everything you do blows my mind every time. So proud of you. Does that mean I get a kitten? Because you're so proud of me. He's gonna murder me if I don't show up online tomorrow. Oh, do it your class weekend. Okay, yeah. I've been in several craft markets. I don't like seeing someone that already buys from a company that makes bags. They're not handmade. And where I am with handmade bags. Oh, yeah. Love the segue. Yeah. I'm trying, okay? Oh, I thought I heard him on the steps. I think Thea's just running around downstairs. I think I am going to actually put the rivets above my sew line. I think that the way in the pattern she has you do the stitching and the rivets is very nice, but it's too much effort for me. I'm really excited to make the mini E. Maybe I should just order templates for it. Cause I am thinking, not for CatCon, but I have other things I will be doing after CatCon. Like I have the Cleveland Cat Show is in October. But I was like, well, it'd be cute to make a batch of them. Brenda was like, how are you going to do all of this? I was like, well, if I sew 2 bags a day. She's like, oh, I guess you're right. And put them above. Yeah. There's space. Okay. And it is like a, like worst case, anything that doesn't get sewn for CatCon would go towards, the other cat show. But the goal is to get it all sewn for CatCon. I think I can do it. It was kind of funny because I was trying to figure out what we would sew tonight. And I was like, okay, well, I got to do voting. And then I was like, well, I can't sew those things if I'm going to, like, let them vote or whatever on what we're sewing and whatnot. And, anyways, so that's when I was like, okay, we did the Heckles 85% like 2 weeks ago, so we're not going to do that. So I sewed 2 of them. And then, I don't know. Then I was thinking of doing the Ugly Naked guy, but I was like, it was kind of close in the voting at one point. So I was like, well, we won't sew that right now because I only have 3. But I think maybe sew them live during the week. I do have to record a video next week because we have the marathon next week for the So Majestic pool tote. So I got to figure out what I'm making that with. And record that. In all of your determination. It's funny what, oh shoot, I need to make money will do for you. The other cat show in October is in Cleveland. So it's like my home show, but CFA, the Cat Fanciers Association, they have an international cat show and expo. It's like, it's their biggest show they do. And it is at the IX Center, which is basically at the Cleveland airport. So that's really cool. I've done it 2 years so far. And then I'm looking into a couple of other cat shows. I found a Maine Coon show in Columbus. There is like an all breed show in Indianapolis. Halloween weekend. I hate how far away I am from the West Coast just for like a couple of, these big shows, but See Meow, like this big cat show in Seattle, is the first weekend of November, and I would freaking love to do it. But that's another like 4 days each way drive, so can't really, like, gotta do one, can't do them both. Wish I could. Torg. No, I'm not doing Torg because they actually are not having their like main expo this year, but they're doing a market. Oh, I need to tell Jenny about that. Jenny, listening? Their main market, no, not main market. This market they're calling it a market. It's at the Cedar Point sports dome thing, and it's in 2 weeks. It's the weekend of my class that I already had scheduled. So I was like, well, I can't do that. And I have the dates for like the big expo for next year, like November 2026. But I honestly don't think I'm going to do it. My local Comic Con is at the end of September, and I've done it the last 3 years, and I don't know if I'm going to do it. I just think I have passed the Comic Con stuff, and I'm done with it. I can't sell that stuff on my website. So anything I make just kind of sits if it doesn't sell there. And it's basically like having 2 separate inventories at this point. And I think I would just rather put all of my time and focus into cat prints and, you know, selling like 90% cat themed prints to everyone, and, you know, being able to advertise that I sell the print always, and, you know, all the like Comic Con video game stuff, all of that is inspired, trademark, whatever. So I'm just over it. I'm just cats now. So Mike was like, I don't get it. You make a bunch of money there and whatnot. And I was like, it's just not worth it anymore. And I was explaining it that way. And he's like, no, I guess you're right. And I was like, just gotta, this is how it's gonna be now. So, and I'm not mad about just doing cat stuff. It makes me happy. I love all these prints so much. Like, don't get me wrong. I love like Pokemon and other video games, and like I love Sailor Moon. I still like Disney. I still like Harry Potter, all that stuff, but I'm out of that era. So, yeah. I made a banana mug cake. I can function like a normal person now. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'd still like to get you up here to St. Paul. So, wait, Tracy, is that that's near Minneapolis, right? I am looking into that show. Well, I guess maybe I'd have some helpers there, right? Looking at you too, Rhea. No, I think that's a possibility. It is like a 12-hour drive, but I think it would be fun. And I'm willing to try it. This is going to be really cute. I'll put the rivets and stuff on there. The Twin Cities, yeah, okay. Do what you love. Yep. All the walnuts. Oh, I don't like nuts. We need to do what we love. Play with material we love, yeah. Yeah, if you guys would help too, that makes it a lot easier to be willing to go. Dorothy pulled a curtain rod out of the wall? Oh no. Like on accident, or like did she like yank? Dude, the amount of things my kids have done in like the years, like but yeah, when it happens, you're like, oh my god. If you ever come to the Cincinnati area, I'd love to help. Oh my god, Michelle, I forgot you were in Cincinnati. It's a possibility. I've been looking at where their other shows are. So the thing is, like the one in Cleveland obviously is like the big one. And then these other ones aren't going to be as big, but going in knowing that it's smaller. Plus, I feel like sometimes in like situations like that, I might like have a really good chance. So she said, I pulled the curtain hanger down, and I'm like, what? Oh no. My son broke my couch arm playing American Ninja Warrior. Between Cincy and Dayton. Oh, okay, yeah. I used to live in Springfield, and I went to college at Miami. Actually, the very first cat show I ever did was this cat, this little cat show in Dayton. And I just remember being like, I love cats, but these people are so weird. And it was back when I only made like cat and dog collars and leashes and some little cat toys. And I just remember all those people just kept telling me, oh, my cat doesn't wear a collar. It'll mess up its fur. And I'm just like, okay. And I mean, like, this probably would have been before I had Dom, even. Maybe? Yeah. I mean, it was like real fresh into my business. I think. That or he would have been like a baby. I don't know how I would have actually gotten away without him for the day. It must have been before I had him. She's so strong now. Yeah, kids are why we can't have nice things. Hi, Donut. The baby. Oh, there he is. I was like, where'd he go? I feel like I probably didn't cut binding for these, which is something I would do during Top Stitch Tuesday anyway. Man, we might have to like have like real long Top Stitch Tuesdays. I'm not mad about it. Also, for anyone who voted for the Dreamer Pack, I have 12 cut out, so don't you worry. There are going to be Dreamer Pack lives. Okay, this is looking real cute. My cousin and I broke the coffee table doing wrestling moves. They let our pain be the punishment. Oh my gosh. My second child slammed her bedroom door so hard it broke in half. Oh, I put my knee into one time. I put my knee into the corner of the wall too. And like, it hurt really bad. It was, we had, we had one of those houses where you could go in a circle. So it was like the foyer into the living room, dining, kitchen, and then like formal dining. So you would just go in a circle. And me and my brother were chasing each other. And the foyer had like a rug that did not stick to the floor enough if you were running. And I slid and my knee just went right into the corner of the wall and bashed the whole corner in. And then they made me help repair it. I was in middle school. My girls slammed their door and Dad removed it for 2 years. Oh yeah, I lost my door. Yeah, Dom's getting close to losing his door. I did not slam my door though. The like door stopper thing went through it, and I had a real crappy stepdad. But he was supposed to fix it, and then he just like didn't. So I didn't have a door for like a long time. And then he'd be up way late at night on the computer in like down the hall, but he'd leave the door open there, and then like I couldn't sleep because the whole friggin' light was on. Yeah. We aren't the meanest parents in the world. Good to know. Yeah. Hi, Donut. He's baby. He's so cute. He's the cutest. How is it I don't own this pattern? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure her patterns are like 20% off automatically this weekend. So, great time to get it. Oh, this is rose gold. I just reloaded my rivets. Well, I gotta get black nickel because they just came in, but it feels nice seeing fuller containers. And clearly the door is the problem. Remove the problem. Yep. I just made him stand there and quietly close his door 100 times. That's amazing. I might have to try that one. Rivets was the one thing I forgot to order with my big order a week ago. Oh no. Yeah. Ugh. I always forget something. Do not chew on that. Thank you. I'm gonna have them tattle on you if you do it while I'm not looking. I need to buy more of these braided cords because he doesn't chew on them. Had to hold my breath there. Alrighty. It would appear that they are similar placements. Oh my gosh! My oldest son informed me today that his girlfriend proposed to him. He said yes, and he got the ring. No way! Was it like a, you can't have that, give, oh, you little butt. Give it back. You can't take it. Was it like a, she didn't want to wait any longer, or like, I think it's really cool, like, when I hear that situation, because I'm like, heck yeah, I get it. But I'm curious, like, what led to that? Because, you know, I'm not saying it has to be the norm, but it's just so used to the norm that when it goes the other way, it's like, oh, wow. Filled my cart so many times, but I keep overwriting it because I forget to log in first. Oh no. Yeah, I keep the stuff logged in on my phone, and then I kind of like go in and do it on my laptop later, kind of. I don't know. Not sure, but they've been talking about doing it for every year. Oh, okay. So it's probably just like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I think it's cool. That's really cool. How long have they been together? Obviously a while if they've been talking about it for a year. Also, I took all the skin off my knuckle right here inside of a bag the other day on a magnet, and I still have not been putting tape on stuff. Okay, this is super cute. Oh, 4 years. Nice. That's awesome. Well, Mike told the lady on the phone with the mortgage that we'll be married soon. And I was like, oh yeah? It's a long story. It's complicated. My life is complicated. But yeah, I was messing with them. I was like, so you told that lady that? No, we would already be married. But again, life is complicated. So it's fine. I just had to give him crap. Just having a low-key wedding. That's cool, yeah. I told Mike, I was like, I'm so sorry because I know you've never been married, but I don't want to have a wedding. I was like, you know, I'm cool signing papers. And then we can have a party. Charge more for DNA. Okay, so I've got these done. Okay, that's right. Then I need to baste the front one, and then we'll make, I'm just doing like a slip pocket on one side. I can't be your maid of honor. We could pretend. I don't know. I had a backyard wedding a year and a half ago. Basically signed the papers and go. Yeah, it was what me and my hubby did. Went to the courthouse. Easy peasy. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm okay with having like a party, reception, whatever. But like the rest of it, I just feel like it's, look, to each their own. And I know some people are like, that is like the thing that they dream of and blah, blah, but it's just so much money. I'm like, just rather not spend it. I don't know. Like, as far as like, you know, the location and blah, 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 and it's too much. I mean, I think I would be okay with, like, going on a vacation with, like, you know, a couple friends, family, whatever, and then, like, a beach thing, maybe. Because you get the vacation out of it, too. It's not like, you know, I don't know. I'm waiting for Mike to show up in the chat. She still needs a witness. I was on Reddit wedding. Some bride changed her wedding location 3 weeks prior, and the new venue was 5 hours away. And now the day oh my gosh. The wedding's for the parents. Most of our friends at the time spent thousands and ended up divorced within like 5 years. Yeah. Lauren just wear a fancy dress and stand next to her. Talk her into a wedding at the courthouse. The judge in Canton is so nice. Things are different now. Weddings have become financially out of reach for so many. Small wedding than a party. Yeah. I'm just being reasonable. Yeah. Okay. This is real cute. Okay. So I am just doing, also, this is real jacked up. I ran out of this color, and the top of the zipper gusset is a different shade of pink, but I'm like, it's up at the top. You don't really, it's fine. I don't care. Okay. I'm doing a slip pocket, but I want to put a tag in it. Maybe I'll just do my E. My daughter was the same way. It's expensive to get married. My daughter and son-in-law lived together for 10 years, and now they got married and been married for 11 years today. Oh, nice. Yeah, Mike and I, Halloween will be 10 years? I think. Yes. Yeah. Yep. basically lived together the whole time, for the most part. Not like officially. Well, the first like 6 months we technically didn't. But I was there all the time. I'm not about the wedding, I'm about the marriage. Yeah, it is true. Like, you do see a lot of people that have like very extravagant everything, and then it's like, oh, yikes, what happened? But I also feel like some people get married really quick too. That's probably what happened with my first marriage. It was fine. You live and you learn. Anyways. Oh, Mike and I have been together for like 10 years. We've known each other since 1999 in 6th grade. Mike will be like, I've been chasing her for 25 years. Boys had cooties, okay? Got married after 7 days. Dang. Dang. It works for some people. But some should not. Dang. See, that's cool though. Like I mean I guess like some people they say like you know. I did not. What you got, Donut? I thought I heard him crying. He has a baby squish. He brought it up. Oh, did you hear him? What, baby? You got your baby squishies? Good job. Good job. He has 2 of them right there. Ever been to a wedding and you knew it wouldn't last? We dated for 7 years. My husband said I had to pass an extensive background check. Our wedding was amazing. So much fun. I'm so glad we did a big thing because it was one of the last things I got to do with my dad. It makes it extra special. Aww. Yeah, see, some people, like, yeah. But then, like, for me, it's not something I care about. So I'm like, well, I don't need it. So. Also, I'm like, I don't have enough people I'd want to invite. Like, because I'm not just inviting people to invite them. Like, there's a bunch of people I don't want to show up. Aw, Cynthia. Nancy. She said, I got married in 1988. 350 of my closest Italian relatives. Only 2 fist fights. The food was great and we had fun. That's awesome, Yvonne. Yeah, thinking about bridesmaids. Yeah. Well, at my wedding that I had already, My maid of honor was my cousin, who I don't talk to anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, however you want to do it. Take him to CatCon with you and get married there. No. No. That's funny, though. But then see, I'd have to bring Thea and Dom and other people. California's too far away. Plus, I'd be so stressed out. Be like, meow. I mean, I do. Sorry, that's probably really loud in the microphone. I apologize. You had to bring donut. Oh, that's amazing. I'm happy for you guys. Mr. Butterbeer, how am I supposed to sew if you are right there? Donut can carry the rings. Don't bite me. Your eye needs cleaned. Like, Mom, not in front of people. Oh, bud. Sorry, but you're crusty. No, he knocked the Bat McDonald's Squishmallow on the floor to play with it. Fine, we can all meet at Disney. I mean, a lifetime with Rex. Travel all over the world for tropical fish shows. Oh, wow. Went to one at a convention in Ohio. A couple got married there. We all watched and had pizza and canned beer. It was bizarre but fun. I feel like there have been people get married at CatCon. I'm pretty sure, though, if I suggested something like that to Mike, he would be like, I changed my mind. Mike likes cats, but he don't like them like that. Clearly, or we'd have more. Okay, so there it is with the tag. And then this can get based onto this one. Mike's a smart man. He'd never change his mind. I don't know. No, probably not. I'd be like, Michael. Really? Donut's on the table and his tail's hanging off. He's just so nicely waving it around. Lauren's a great planner, just saying. Okay, there is the back. Now we just gotta make the gusset. Pretty simple. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. You take, yeah, this is how I do it. Okay, so you line up the accent piece with the zipper panel piece. And we will sew that. And then we'll top stitch it, and then we'll attach it to the zipper. And I can't remember if in the pattern it's 3/8 for the zipper, but we're doing 1/4 regardless of what it is. See it coming up? No. Keep thinking I hear her coming up the steps. But Donut just went that way, so probably not. I have the Bamboo Lab A1, and I got the combo, so it came with the AMS light, which is the thing that does the multicolors. Yeah, it is pricey. It didn't cost as much until, like, well, prices started going up and stuff. They actually lowered the price down some, but it was cheaper before. Okay, so these are my new zipper panels. They have the A1 mini too, but depending on what you want to print, you do get limited to the size. I haven't really printed much that's like large, but that donut cat thing I printed would have been too big for the mini. Really liking this bag, but I don't know if I could do a gusset. I bet you could. It's not like a lot of bags have gussets, and it's really not, it's not bad. It seems intimidating at first. However, you could totally do it. And then once you get a gusset down, it's like the next time a bag has a like basic gusset, you're like, oh, I've already done that. I got this. What does everyone have on their table to make? I have an everyday tote on my table. Haven't made one in years. Oh, nice. I love the everyday tote. I have one. Here's mine. I was like, oh, it's sitting back there. Liz cut like 5 of them for me. I'm so excited for that box to come. But yeah, this is my laptop bag. Where's my, oh, the laptop's right there. So yeah, I'm really excited for those. Yeah, let's see. I have 3 more 85% Erica's, 2 more 85% Mr. Heckles, 5 Pisces Pack Aries, 3 Ugly Naked Guys. What are those? What are those? Like, I didn't just cut it. Oh, those are the Pisces packs. Okay, I moved them. 12 Dreamer packs, a random Lola, like 20 classic zip brown wallets, and then Liz cut 5 everyday totes, 3 Lauren bags, and 4 apothecaries. Rhea is in the works for 10 Gabriellas. Some regular, some backpacks. And then Brenda's helping me with 10 Hugos. Is this really not long enough? Just stretch it. It'll be fine. Oh, you guys talked a bunch. I really want to print templates, and it would take forever at Chris's work. Oh, yeah. Well, not every pattern has templates to print, though. That is the only thing. 2 diamond crossbodies, all interfaced, ready to sew. Haven't made an Annabelle yet, on my list. Have a moon dance. I need to make my boss something for her birthday. Oh, nice. I can't wait to make moon dances, like a whole big batch of them, because they're so quick. Oh, yes. The Catalina from Oro Rosso is really good for the gusset. 3rd in the last couple weeks. Nice. Yes, staples on gussets for sure. Actually making a chef's apron with my brother-in-law's logo engraved into a leatherette patch. Oh, nice. Love cutting patterns out, but when it's time to sew, my motivation goes away. It happens. Currently sewing an Elaine tote from memory. Hopefully I don't screw it up. I do love being like, oh, I don't have to look at the pattern. Which... I feel like lately I've been refreshing myself just because I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess up. Also, I feel like I smell either a skunk or weed, and I feel like it's coming in my air vent. Dang it. The zipper tape was almost long enough to just leave them off the end, but it's not. It's fine. Y'all are so fast cutting and sewing. It's just a matter of like having to be. Oh yeah, I have plenty to sew. What's wrong, Donut? Making 2 trash can bags for the new car with checkered vibrant berry waterproof canvas light. Oh, nice. Cassiopeia East-West bag and modified Bertram bag. That's a Louis Vuitton never full inspiration bag. Oh. Taco Bell and then pizza. I'm so oh my gosh, Liz. Been seeing a lot of skunks around our house and of course the smell. Yeah, right now I'm like, ugh. I need to top stitch my Annabelle. Does that count? Yes. Hope to be able to learn to design my own eventually. Thankfully, Knotted Threads doesn't. Yeah. Company that makes metal clips and they hold gussets really firm. I love my glitter clips too much. I still just really like staples because they cannot move. Well, wouldn't say cannot. Also, this bobbin is low already. It smells really bad. Mike doesn't have any friends over. All about the staples, yep. Oh yeah, you definitely have to put the staples in the right spot though. Yeah, the Ora Rosa has the sale right now. And then so this I'm doing the Erica Bowler, but 85%. And then the mini E Lauren and I are doing for the monthly project. And yeah, Catalina is really good too. Okay, and then this is where I just basked this down onto my lining. And then after I do the other side too, I'll just like trim that away. Getting the Celeste and Mini E. Ooh, nice. Oh no. I have these staplers. They're just like, I think I paid like $2 for them at Walmart. I have a bunch of them, but back when we used to package cat toys like in a plastic bag with like it's called a header card on top and stapled. Oh, so many staples. But I had a bunch because I literally would pay people to package the cat toys. So like everyone would get their stapler and their little thing of staples. Oh, there he is. Sweater clips. I made the Magdalena one time, and I have templates. And it's not that I don't like it, but I just don't think I'm gonna make it again. And I'm like, oh, Brittany, Why did you get templates for it? Because that's who I am. I'll just buy templates. Pretty sure I had those templates before I ever made it, too. Oh, thank you, Ria. Yes, the pre-order ends tonight. Yeah, templates are so good when you're making more than one bag, and generally I do, but that is my problem. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make a bunch of these. No, I never did. Oh, I guess maybe it could end up on the future sew along list for Patreon, because we made a joke about voting in things that I had templates for that I didn't make. I have used them one time, but have you gotten templates and then not used them? Well, yeah. So last month for Patreon we did the Davina tote. Well, we did the Davina, which has the handbag and the tote, and I made the tote, and I had the templates for like 5 years. And I had used the ones for the handbag, but never for the tote. So I finally used those. Currently, I have the Triskel, the mini Triskel, the tall wallet, and the Callisto templates from Sonar that I haven't used any of those templates yet. I have made the Callisto because I tested it, and I've made the mini Triskel twice because I tested it and we did it for a monthly project. Let me think. Technically, I haven't used my small apothecary templates, but they came from Mary Beth Made It, and I just literally haven't even taken the paper off of them because I'm like, meh. No! I was worried that was gonna happen. What else would I not have used my templates yet? I don't know. I was really hoping I could make it down this part before I ran out of bobbin. Got the how you doing and haven't made it. I have never made that one. I just feel like I'm very much in a like, well, if I haven't made it yet, I don't know if I'm going to. But like, I'm sure I will. Eventually. Probably. Right? Okay, now I have to try to sew in the same dang hole. Which is not actually happening, but could be worse. don't think we've seen that one before. Like, little fox with a trophy. No, I have not made the how you doing bowler bag. Thank you, Elaine. Oh, good. Tiff finally answered me. Oh. It's fine. It was just the ruler. It sounded bad. It's not. It's fine. Oh, yeah. So last week, right before I went live, Casetify had told me that the IP thing, trade copyright infringement for my donut cats, they emailed me back Saturday morning or early Saturday, and they were like, "Oh, thank you. We'll print your case." So hopefully it ships soon. I'm very excited for it. Oh, do you like that bamboo rack? Because I actually never ended up buying it. I kind of just had it there because I wanted to get it. I don't think I need it now. I might... I need to figure out soon. I might buy... like 2 more panels of grid wall. You got another baby. Yeah. No, Donut is obsessed with little squishmallows. Like, I'll wake up and I'll be like, what's in my blanket? And it's a little squishmallow. Daughter uses that, shows for her crocheted stuffed animals. Oh, nice. Okay, that I did not pull enough there, but it's gonna be fine. As long as the zipper's clear and it does not interfere with it, all is well. Yeah, so that looks like that. And then we will put our connectors on. It's nice too because they just like sit right in the zipper. Almost there. Okay, so it ended up being a little bit wider, but we can trim it down. Wasn't able to see your staples on your Amazon list understanding. Oh, it's because I just bought them at Walmart. I bought so many thousands of staples years ago that I may never need to buy staples again. Or and the staplers I got at Walmart too, forever ago. Hey, Nikki. I just had to make sure I'm not crazy. You did make the how you do. Oh my god. Okay, I did. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Yeah, Leanne and I made it, and we modified it. But I wasn't happy with how mine looked. I was kind of surprised the bag sold really quick, though. Yeah, so I think I might have talked about it in the video, like what I would have done differently. I can't remember. I think the gusset might have been too long. I just remember I wasn't, like, happy with how it looked. That was more than a year ago, though, because I was downstairs. Feels like a different lifetime. Oh, shoot. No, it's fine. Because I'm going to rivet those. Now that's a gusset. Giant gusset. Yeah, I'll have to trim down some. I think what I'll do is I'll baste it like at a bigger seam allowance and then trim it after I baste it. And I'm just like, oh, that means I'm going to do it on the other ones too. It's fine. So maybe I wouldn't cut this at 6 inches. 5.5 might have worked, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I messed up on my numbers. I thought my last one worked. Who knows? Okay. So, if I want to trim a 1/4 inch off, I will baste these at 3/8 and then it'll still be out of the way. Yeah, that was kind of perfect because it met up with the basting line there. my gosh, I was on the phone with Mike when I was doing the tricky biscuit part of my 85% Mr. Huckles today. And I was telling him, I was like, in Lauren's video, she says, now it's time for the tricky biscuit. And so in my head, that's all I could think. So I'm just on the phone with him like, he had no idea. Got my 7x7 logo engraved and cut first try. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so now we're going to trim that off. I'm going to do it on my cutting table. Give me 1 second. It's just going to be easier and quicker. Almost done with one side. The floor over here just has like multiple tiny squishmallows that Donut has been collecting during my life. And he's laying over there with them. I mean, technically, I could probably cut down the gusset pieces that I have cut out already on the other ones, but then I'm like, well, what if for some reason I just did this one weird? Night, Rochelle. I can't get to it. Okay. It's a lot to punch through. But I really like putting a rivet right here. I got a Sonic toy instead of Squishmallow? No! That's what I've been terrified of. Oh, Thea and I got a flamingo and a blue jay the other day. Oh my gosh, the house across the street from me that is basically abandoned. The auction for it started yesterday. I'll be so glad when 5 million people aren't like stopping across the street all the time. Just like real over it. One of the dogs is going bonkers outside. Oh, was doing so good. 6 different ones, then 3 flamingos. Well, we have 4 bananas. I can hear my husband snoring. Night. Shoot, I really need to get this punch in here. But I really don't think I can. Even with folding and stuff. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Oh, got it. Not all the way. The heck? No bananas? Oh. I really want Cam the cat. Thea really wants the axolotl. And I would love the like leopard one. The rainbow leopard. But at the same time then I'm like, they're not even like good squishmallows. So like why? Why do I need them? As in like the regular squishmallows are better. Jeez. It's one of those things where like when you're committed you gotta actually do it. Can't be having a hole in the bag. Yeah, this worked. I think I should have trimmed my zipper tape down a little bit more because it would appear that I went through the zipper tape also. Speaking of squishmallows, Donut is in his squishmallow house. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. I have no idea why I like them so much. I know that's my thing. I'm like, they're not even... I love them. Okay. I always do my front first. It's supposed to be available this last weekend till Monday. Oh, Yes. I honestly am kind of surprised that they weren't running out before now. I don't think the McDonald's in my area even had cam though, so. When my daughter was about your daughter's age, we bought a betta fish. It lasted 3 days. Oh no. We have been talking about getting a fish tank. I used to have a tank. And then the kids had their own little tanks with bettas. And they lasted okay, except Thea was too young and she climbed up on her dresser to play with the fish and like killed it because like she in the gravel and yeah. Anyways, I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, the cats will love it. So Thea bought this robotic fish and turtle. And sorry. I just hear a lot of people outside. Oh, okay. They're at the neighbors. Anyways, we keep putting them in a bowl on the floor in the kitchen with like a towel sitting on it because the cats love it so much. It makes a noise, and when George hears it start to make a noise, he like runs into the kitchen to play with it. And Mike was kind of like, don't let them play with it. When we get a fish tank, then they're gonna want. I'm like, dude, what do you think was gonna happen? So playing with the resizing, it's not exactly like the perfect gusset. Yeah, now I've got way too much right here. Oh boy. No, this has to go back down to be even there. Just kind of have to play with it until it works. Oh wow, 12 for the oldest fish is crazy. So glad that color magenta won this evening. What a beautiful bag. How did the name of your business, you said Empurrium, but it's Empurrium. I just thought it up 14 years ago. So my cats Gabby and Roxy, I had them when I started my business. I didn't even put staples in. So it was called Gabby and Roxy's Empurrium at first, but that is way too much. So I changed it to just the Empurrium after a little while. But I'll never think of anything good again. Been watching in the background while Chloe and I finished my own eyes. I really want to go to bed, but craft show tomorrow. And if I can get this Louis done, it might sell. That's how I am every time. Yeah, good luck though. I hope it goes really well. The Louis is something that I was debating trying to make for CatCon, but I don't have templates. And I remember I was gonna just borrow Lauren's, and then I didn't. And then I was gonna buy them, and then I didn't. Free Kids Festival we've been doing for a few years now, surprisingly being a free event. I made a ton of my money back. Oh, nice. Oh, you have Louis templates? I do have enough to do, but... Oh yeah, I acquired Regina Phalange templates, and I was like, well, I gotta make more for CatCon. I forgot to add that one to the voting for the So Long this month, and I had already posted, and I'm like, dang it, I should have added it. Would have been good. get it. There's one side. Taken about 4 dozen pics of these kittens tonight. Chloe is like, what is your camera roll? Want to make a bunch of things so I can help fundraise for my boys' trip to Jamboree. Oh, yeah. Well, you can just send me all the pictures and I'll just keep forwarding them to Mike. Okay, here's the problem. Is, you know, you are coming in July, but then I'm like, but that's so much long. Like, so long. Like, the little baby's gonna grow up. And then like a week after you leave, I'm leaving for like 2 weeks. Takes 10 more pictures. We'll just make a group chat. Be like, photos for Mike. I'll be like, oh, well, it's just all cats. Sometimes he gets mad. He's like, all you do is send me pictures of the cats. But then, like, a couple of days ago, he's like, okay, I'll talk to you later. Send me more pictures of cats. And I was like, this can be arranged. I think he missed them. Okay, I'm gonna try clipping these into these spots to start, because there like isn't a set spot for them. I mean, like, what feels right? Maybe. Don't have to tell me twice. Yeah, they're so cute. Just the kitten fever is real bad. Real bad. Okay. I think this should be good. I'm just like, I'm thinking, like, okay, I got 3 more of these cut. So I could do the one as a tutorial and then get the other 2 sewn pretty quickly. I'm like, can I do same thread colors for any of those? No. It's gonna be like, do I have navy? I don't have navy thread. Oh, I do have the blue variegated though. That'll be really good for that one. And then the one will get black thread. And then the other probably get pink. I ended up with too much in the spot again. I'm gonna wiggle it into place. There we go. Oh, should probably clip these up here. These fit well. So funny when it's like this. All right. Here goes nothing. I'm pretty sure that the next round is going to be Halloween, which makes me really excited. We might even do like 2 Halloween rounds. We'll see. I think I might have done Halloween in July last year. But then we did like a flash Halloween round too. But that was just vinyl, which is why it was flash. Because I get vinyl quicker than other bases. Ooh, maybe we could do like a couple of Halloween webbings. Like we could bring the bats back and the candy corn and also get them both in 1.5. Where's Melissa? She's gonna be really excited. And then maybe figure out a couple of other ones to go with them. There's also the black and the pumpkin orange paw print webbing coming in. Moon and star webbing too. I have them still, don't I? After a few months of hoarding, I finally cut into your pink moth fabric. Nice. I had like 2 people custom request that this round. There have been a lot of custom requests this round. Which is fun seeing like people request now that like that whole album of all the prints is in the group. Goes. I can't wait to show you guys the prints I have gotten that are new. There's one print I just got that I have to find out if I can do licensing for it. I have to see if she answered me. And then I know there's going to be 2 new prints I'm getting from Hex Reject very soon. I think, oh yeah, she's doing a Friday the 13th thing. So I'll have those. And then yeah, I got like 5 new files today. Ghosts and bots. Yep. Okay, so it's just sturdy. I hate doing this because I'm like, you're just gonna have to flip it right back to bind it, Brittany. But I want to see it. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like bound bags, even though you've got this giant opening, basically, like sometimes I'm like, Jesus, could you be easier to turn? They're just so sturdy. And then don't even have the binding on it yet, though. Like, it's really cute. It's super cute. Yeah, so this is 85%. We were talking about this yesterday when we cut the mini E, because it has 2 zipper compartments and like a handle in between. And we were talking about the size differences. And the regular Erica, like the bag comes up to here, so your handles will be like up here. And then the mini E is like down here, I think, ish. Close to. So yeah, it's super cute. So this is the second one. Well, once it has binding, it'll be the second one done. And then I have 3 more. So I'll have 5 of these, which I feel like is a nice amount. It's a pretty decent sized bag. I mean, I don't have any zipper pockets in it. We've got, you know, the 2 exterior slip pockets and then a little slip pocket inside. But for people, which is me, I'm people who just like to dump crap in a big old opening, there you go. Like, it's nice. So, super cute. Oh, 11 o'clock. Okay, so 3 hours, but I could sew it faster, I'm sure. This is what, so there's the gusset with the accent. It's very nice. Very nice. Oh. So tomorrow is Saturday. I think you guys know that. I've kind of said I would like kind of take Saturdays off, but also I'm still going to do stuff if I want to do stuff. So I'm going to try to do something at least, but Mike's been talking about going on the trails at the park, and I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't know. And then Mom was like, tomorrow sounds like a great pool day. I'm like, yeah, okay. Thea and I went over on Tuesday to swim, but it's been like raining and stuff the last couple days. So we have not been over. sounds nice. But then maybe I'll like, what was I? Okay, I had an idea. So we've got Top Stitch Tuesday, but we were talking about doing a Tumblr Tuesday. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, literally right now, I have 5 bags to Top Stitch and 1 to bind. And by the time Tuesday rolls around, I definitely plan to have several more to finish. So, like, I definitely have things to do for Top Stitch Tuesday. So I was like, well, what else could we do for, like, sublimation, like, tumblers or whatever? And I was like, oh, Sublimation Sunday. I'm going to come up with so much stuff, and you guys are all going to be like, this lady has literally lost it. But then I was like, okay, so then I'm going to have, like, the cat stuff to do, like, catnip kickers. Well, I'm going to have my aunt stuff them. I don't know that I'll really be working on, but I plan to have, you know, like, at least a batch of catnip mats. I've got cat collars. Sublimation Sunday, yeah. I was like, oh, we could do Catter Day for cat toys at some point. Yeah. I don't know. And Friday Night Live is kind of like anything, you know? It's like, what do I want to work on? Because we've cut stuff, we've sewn, like, whatever. I'm here for it. I love when you're live because it motivates me to sew for all my summer festivals coming up. Yeah, I'll be live quite a bit. This week was our like in between week. So like school ended last week, and then on Monday Thea starts summer classes, and it was just me and Thea here this week, other than last night, because Dom was with my dad, and then his other grandma comes in from Arizona on Tuesday. He was with my dad until last night, and then his dad got him this morning for the weekend. So I haven't really seen him. And then his grandma will be here, and she called me last night, and I was like, you are coming across the country. You can have him as much as you want. Like, I will be okay. Like, she was worried about taking my time, and I was like, I see him all the time. It's okay. Like, so what else? Next Saturday, oh my gosh, we're having Dom's birthday party. Dom turns 13 on the 15th, so his party's on the 14th. So next Saturday, I like definitely won't be doing anything. Oh, I just realized next Friday night, we can still do Friday Night Live. I might start a little bit later than normal, depending, because I'll have to go to my mom's to set up for his party. But we'll definitely still do something, because I'll still need to get something done next Friday. But I was thinking, I was like, when I do all these sublimation tumblers, there's a chance I might do the live outside. Like, have one of my tables outside. Because the sublimation tumblers do, like, if I'm making too much at once, it gets a little stinky. And I won't be able to have the windows open if it's real hot. I'm like, might as well already be outside where it's hot. And then Thea'd probably be real happy if she was playing outside and I was live outside. It sounds kind of fun in a way. So we'll see about that. But I have literally 200 blank tumblers sitting in my kitchen. I do need to print a bunch out for it though. Oh, I need to buy more blank mouse pads. I'm really hoping they sell well at CatCon. It is kind of mixed with the mouse pads. Like, some people are like, I don't use a mouse. But like, I hate using my laptop without a mouse. It's just easier. So I still sell a decent amount of them. And they're like a cheap price point. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot to sew. And it might just be random lives like, hey, I'm working on this. Like, you might not get the whole bag in one live, but we're hanging out, right? So, oh, your youngest is 13. Yeah, Dom's about to be 13. Thea's 8 going on 15. I don't even know. I love her, but like, oh, she's funny. Yeah, let me show you these bags I finished this week though, before I go. Well, you'll see them on Tuesday. And then whenever the webbing gets here, I can finish those 10 Tuesday totes we started. Okay, so there is that one. So I made basic Gabrielas earlier this week. 8 going on 15, just like yeah, real teen. Yeah, I'm real excited. Here is this one. So this lime colored vinyl is So Twisted Lime, and it is a July 15th New Luxe color. And I used the groovy thread on it. Hey, Rhea. And then we have Donut Cats with the Australian pink clay, aka toe bean clay. Where am I putting these? Some there. I don't know if it's in the way. It might be. Okay, and I'm obsessed with these. So they're not top stitched, so like ignore the fact that the top is bumping. But we have the Pastel Cat Cafe with, I think this is Fairy Wing. I love it so much. I'm like, I made myself one of these already, but it's just so cute. So there's that one. Oh, I guess you can kind of see that one bag. Okay. And then we have toe beans with, this was like called Easter egg or something. Is from a couple years back. It's so cute. I mean, this, like, the 85% Mr. Heckles, I just feel like is like the perfect handbag. And I really think people are going to love it. Like, it's so good. You got, your slip pocket inside, your zipper pocket inside, and then they'll all have crossbodies too. Just like, I will have 5 of these, but I'm like, is that enough? It has to be if I don't get a chance to make more, but yeah. So I still have breakfast kitties and the teal moon phase kitties for these. And then the one I already did was the ghost muse. So I think they'll be really good. So yeah, all of these, sorry, to finish so far. Who knows what else I'll have by the time we make it to Tuesday. Where am I gonna put all this at this point? Yeah, it's fine. Need to make a Mr. Heckles. Yeah, it's I love it. I love the regular one too, but I feel like 85% is just like handbaggy, where the regular size is like, if you really like big bags, then it's perfect for you. If you're like Liz, she made the 120%, and that thing was massive. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I should probably just chill for the rest of the night. Maybe go to bed before 2 a.m. But where's the fun in that? I don't know. I should see what Mike's doing. He said he was really tired though, so he might actually go to bed early. I know. Oh, we have to take his rental car back in the morning. I know that. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me for another fabulous Friday Night Live. And I'm sure I will pop up. Sorry, George is chasing that moth. Just jumped up on the shelf and he's like, Okay, yeah. Anyways, good night. See you later. Maybe Sunday? After Liz or something? Bye.